Welcome to the Muntastic podcast, making the mundane just a little more fantastic. I'm Puella.
And I'm Wervin, and today we're talking about Groundhog Day.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Rewatching this when we did was a revelation for me.
Right, so Groundhog Day, if somehow you don't know about this movie...
What rock have you been living under, and
right.
Can I live with you? Because...
is a Bill Murray's picture, starring Bill Murray as Bill Murray. Where he...
Sorry, I love it when you say that. It's not untrue.
Yeah. Where he is stuck perpetually reliving the same day in a small town called Puxatawny.
Yep, as penance for being a jerk.
Yep.
Basically. A lovely Harold Ramis movie.
Mm.
One of the wonderful things we can thank that man for.
Yes. So yeah, that's essentially the concept.
Right.
He, for whatever reason, it's never explained.
I kind of wish they would, but I think they would ruin the magic.
There's discussion somewhere, I guess, about it being some sort of a gypsy curse, or I don't know. But
Romani curse, maybe?
Romani curse.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, in the movie, it is never, ever discussed why this is happening to him.
Right.
He just wakes up the next day, and it's the same day.
I got
Day.
you, babe. Da, 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 da. I got you, babe.
Over time, he comes to know the day very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Tries continually to win the heart of his co-reporter.
Yep.
And eventually succeeds, and suddenly it's the next day.
Well, that's after, what is possibly, it could even possibly be decades to millennia. Trapped
we never
in
know.
this day. But we see sort of his decline. He starts off by being like, oh my gosh, I can avoid the people I hate. I can date all the women. I can do all this stuff. And he starts off with that and then, starts spiraling into despair.
Yeah, there's a montage of him committing suicide several times.
Yes. One time he even tries to take the groundhog with him. He's so upset.
Yeah.
He just takes him for a joyride with him.
And then drives off a cliff. Yeah. Don't drive angry.
I love this movie. You see him making friends with every single person in the town. And, I forget what his epiphany is. Doesn't he try to explain it to his coworkers, too?
One time he explains what's going on to his coworker.
Don't believe him.
And, no, she does. Well, she doesn't initially believe him, but after him demonstrating that he knows literally everything that is going to happen, she kind of has to.
Oh, my gosh.
And so they have an interesting day that day.
Right. Oh gosh, my favorite part is when he realizes that he can learn so many things.
Yeah.
He knows the town so well that he can save people's lives on certain days.
Yeah.
Or he knows it well enough that he could figure out so many stuff, and he's used whole days to practice the piano and learn different skills. He can make ice sculptures.
Yeah.
After he kind of gets used to the idea, he finally starts embracing the time and just enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah.
And he becomes beloved by the town. And that's ultimately how he's able to win, his coworker love interest's heart. Elaine.
That's her name.
I'm blanking. Is it Audie MacDowell, I think, is the actress?
I'm going to assume you're right because you would know these things better than I do.
Can we take a quick Google break? Yes, I was right. Yes. After a quick Google search, I was right. Yes.
Is it Rita?
Rita.
Why do I think it's Elaine?
I don't know. She kind of has... She's got hair like Elaine does in Seinfeld.
That's probably why.
And kind of... It's all 90s, so they would be wearing similar outfits. It's okay. You have a little face bust.
Yeah.
After he figures it out, after all these failed attempts of trying to date her, they have a perfect night where they just... Everything goes really well. They get along. Yep. He's himself in a way he never was. And she's like, who are you? She... falls in love with him for the man he has become, who is a much better man than he started as. And it honestly looks like she's like, I've never seen this side of you before, because literally...
Well, she hasn't.
She hasn't. It's been a day in her mind. And then all of a sudden, the next day, they wake up, and it's the next day.
Yeah.
It's not Groundhog Day anymore. And he's like, let's move here.
And that's it.
Which is so crazy. Oh my gosh.
So why did we watch this together?
Probably because I'd seen it at some point, and I was kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I think it was because your impression of it at the time was,
Which I feel like that's going to be a lot of the reason why we rewatch stuff together. Is I was kind of like,
Yeah.
But then as I got older and matured some, I was like, we watched it again one time, one Groundhog Day, because it was on Hulu or something, right. And we were both, I was like, Wervin, this movie's incredible. It was wonderful. Like, I think it just got to a deep point. At a certain point, they're having like deep heart-to-heart conversations, and they say really profound stuff.
Right, it gets really poignant. It
does. Yeah. It was so good. Like, it just got me, and I was just like, this was a comedy. Now it's a drama. This is amazing. And it just ends really well.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like, I was just thinking about when he's doing the news broadcast. He's like, it's Groundhog Day again. Like he just starts saying stuff that make no sense out of context, and they're all just like, what are you doing?
Right, because
he's...
if there are no consequences...
Why not? Yeah, he messes up that newsreel so many times.
Yep.
Yeah, are you thinking of a part?
Just in general.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's great.
So yeah, your impressions of this definitely improved over time.
Oh, absolutely. I love this movie now. We don't watch it every year.
No,
but
we still rewatch it from time to time.
I think we've watched it at least once after we watched it that initial time. At least
once, yeah. So, any closing thoughts on Groundhog Day?
You should definitely see it if you have not. It is an absolute classic, and it holds up.
Sure does.
And thank you for reintroducing it to me.
You're very welcome. Well, until next time, this is Wervin.
And this is Puella.
Signing off.
Bye.